This is Total Telecom TV with Michael Himmels of Devolo. Michael, we're talking here in Brussels at the Gigabit Access event. For you, what are some of the big issues facing ISPs and carriers at the moment?
Yeah, ISPs and carriers for years has supported the bandwidth through the households and getting more and more bandwidth through. But what we have seen to the enormous growth of mobile devices and the wish of consuming mobile services everywhere in the home, the home network gets out of a sudden an entire part of the network, and I think one of the major things for the ISPs is to get control and deliver the service end-to-end to the end devices, including the home networks that currently don't catch up with the bandwidth that they can deliver by today.
In your keynote, you talk about something called gigabit delivery. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, it's exactly about to get an end-to-end delivery through the end devices. So what we have seen is that customer satisfaction, the customer just value a service not by its peak bitrate at a certain point. What we have seen is that customer values a service by getting these service interruption-free on high performance at every point at the home. And so a gigabit access means, in the end of the day, on a customer point of view, means end-to-end delivery. He wants to consume the service on his device wherever he wants and on every point in the home where he wants. And that's all about the speech that we explain how home networks, highly performant home networks, might be operated in the future and might be migrate into the ISP world.
In terms of home networks and home networking, what do you see as the next 2 or 3 major developments in the next couple of years?
It's quite obvious that there will be a linear development on the access technologies as well on the in-home technologies in terms of speed. So 11AX is in front of us. So that will migrate into the next generation of speed. But what we see is that just getting all these in-home networks under control to administrate it from advance and getting all these performance done needs some self-organizing mechanisms in the home network. And that is one of the key features. And what we see is a clear trend that the fixed network and the mobile network, they convert together somehow. The people don't care where they consume. If they're in the home or out the home, they want to use it on their mobile devices. And what we see is there's another trend coming quite close along, and this is smart home. And smart home will also convert into this whole story. And what we see is that the home network and the smart home approaches will just convert together over the next years and will be also part of an ISP service offer.
Okay, thank you very much for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you.